Let's talk a bit of England.
Yeah.
Really good performance.
Yeah.
Tonight. Probably the best I've seen, well, in a long time. I mean, we talk about, you go back, you look at England performances, actually decent ones. Holland, maybe, was it? In the Euros was a decent result, big performance. Apart from that, there ain't been many, have there? I mean, this from Thomas Tuchel was very good.
Do you know what was also really pleasing is that individually there are some players there, and we're going to talk about them at length. Rodgers and Anderson, for me, they may well solve a bit of an issue because everyone was talking, and rightly so, who's going to play alongside Rice? Wharton was injured. We don't have that natural playmaker. But Anderson, I'd love to hear from Newcastle and Forest fans who've seen far more of him than I do. I don't remember seeing him play that role.
Mate,
now, I'm sure he has.
He was very good.
He was excellent.
Moved
Rodgers
quick,
playing in the 10 role, influencer up top, his link-up play with Kane. Between the three of them, that spine, Anderson, Rodgers and Kane, I thought were the link-up play, the telepathy between them. And the wide men, I thought Madueke was excellent.
Direct.
I
really liked about
problems.
Anthony
Gordon
Madueke
as well.
tonight.
I mean,
Direct.
all over. Concert and Gehi at the back, that could well be the partnership.
Yes.
That could well be what he ends up with. James at right back, almost certainly if he stays fit.
Yeah.
But there's some players in there now. Saka. Now, Saka starts for me, right? But they're locking up between now and the end of the season.
Does Saka start?
I think Saka does start.
I know he's a brilliant football player, and this is not... But Madueke, he's very direct. And I like that at international level when you've got a player who would just go at you or run in behind you. Saka likes the ball to feet. I mean, he's brilliant with it. Madueke is... I like him and Gordon.
It's a lot to like.
I like the way they're running behind. I like the way they're direct with the ball. They'll go at players and... I don't know, they played tonight. I saw a bit of freedom. We're going to carry on talking, but Faye Carruthers is with Declan Rice right now.
Declan, congratulations. What a performance that was tonight. How did you feel out there?
Yeah, felt unreal. The energy from the kickoff, really. We had a chance straight away. The ball dropped down on the edge of their box. You could just feel it. The energy was right. We knew we was coming into a hostile environment, and the mentality was top. And to win that 5-0, not many teams come here and do that. So it was a real positive night.
Thomas Tuchel said yesterday that this was the perfect moment for a game like this. In the kind of trajectory to North America and the World Cup, did it feel like that?
Yeah, definitely. I think because there's been so much talk around the first 4 games, we've obviously won them comfortably, but probably not as exciting as what fans would want, because teams have just come and put 10 men behind the ball and made it hard for us to score. Whereas tonight you see when teams open up and try to come at us, what we can do to teams is frightening. We have different types of players who can play different roles at any time, and to come here and win 5-0, like I said, not many people do that. So people do that. So yeah, it was spot on from everyone tonight.
I was just saying that to Harry earlier. Actually, now it feels like you've got, more goal scorers. You scored the other night as well. Your 6th goal for your country. Then you've got debut goals coming in left, right, and centre. It just feels like everybody's on point now.
Yeah, I think scoring goals is, it's a hunger, it's a feeling. You want to be in there to score. You get that feeling to score, and all our attacking players, they score goals for their club, and they've been scoring goals for their country. And Harry Kane's inevitable; he just don't stop scoring. So we're lucky we've got such good forward players. And
Noni Madueke, obviously your new teammate as well. He's been a real favourite, it's felt, of Thomas Tuchel's, and every time he's come on, he's had so many assists already. Now he gets his first goal.
Yeah, it's no surprise he's becoming one of the favourites because his mentality, his desire, his drive. Not many people see him behind the scenes, what he's like. I get to see him every day, and we're really lucky that we've managed to sign him, because I think you see tonight how positive he was again. Gets the ball, he wants to drive at defenders, make things happen. Got his goal, delighted for him. Exciting times coming up for him because he fully deserves it.
Looks like a bargain.
Yeah, I think there was so much noise around it when it obviously happened, but people that play football and know the game know how good he is, and that's all that matters. Outside noise don't matter. He's humble enough and old enough now to push that to the side, and I think you're seeing it from the start of his season how direct he is, how positive he is, and I can only tell you from behind the scenes what he's like as a guy, and he wants to be the best every day. So we're lucky to have him. Let's
discuss Elliot Anderson, because obviously the 6 role's been a problem. You and I have sat down and talked about it for ages. I talked about it with Gareth Southgate. I've spoken to Thomas Tuchel on numerous occasions about it. Does it feel like we've found that 6 now and you're able to go and do what you do?
No, I don't think it was a problem. I think we got two European finals with me playing 6, and
not as in you being a problem playing 6, but no,
because I can play 6. I can play 6.
I know you can. What I mean is that we see you for Arsenal playing a brilliant 8 role, and you've said to me before you love playing that role.
Yeah, I'll play
and so
whatever
now
the manager wants. Whatever the manager wants me to play, I'll play. I think Elliot can play 8. I can play 6. Elliot can play 6. I can play 8. The main thing is we need to be able to adjust and have high rhythm. And we've got players like Adam Walton, who was supposed to be in the squad. Bless him, he done hurt his groin again. Who could have come in and played and made his debut. I think we've got such good midfield players, and I think we need that. I think if you see every other nation, they've got top midfield quality, top midfield players, and we need that. We need that competition. I said debut for Ads, but he's obviously played before for us. But to have him in this group, this camp would have been special. So I think it's really good going forward. And like you said, at club, I probably am playing a bit more advanced. This season, I probably played a little bit more deeper than I did last year. But it's just adapting to the opposition, and I think that's what I'm trying to do here now, is just trying to adapt to what we can do and how I can play for this team.
But strength in depth is what we need, and now we've got that. It feels just finally. Does it feel as if there's one step in qualifying and you're almost there with the World Cup with this win?
Yeah, I think Harry Kane, he spoke to us yesterday as a group. He said that how important this game was, and just to make sure everyone knew how hostile it was going to be, the atmosphere we was coming into, and we knew tonight was a special time. We could nearly wrap it up. Obviously, October's a big camp for us now. We obviously have a friendly against Wales, which is a historic, massive match, and then we obviously have the qualifier again. So, look, we've put ourselves in a good position. We've got to keep building now, to the World Cup. There's not long left. The time's going to fly round. We just got to keep understanding each other, getting chemistry, and go into that World Cup full gas, and just keep flying.
Well done tonight, Declan.
Thank you. See you later.
See ya.
That was Declan Rice with Faye Carruthers there. He was pretty adamant he can play number 6.
I think he misunderstood the question.
Yeah.
I think the question that Faye was asking is that he plays higher up. Thomas Partey is played alongside Rice, was the slightly deeper one last season. Zubimendi has come in now. That's going to be his role to play.
We've always seen Declan Rice playing as a holding midfielder.
I think the question that Faye was asking was that role allows him now to be a little bit further. He's more of an 8 at Arsenal, is he, arriving in the box. We saw that tonight. I thought Elliot Anderson was outstanding.
He was brilliant.
And he, not just tonight, the weekend as well, I thought he had a really solid game. Morgan Rogers coming in there, mate, as well. Now, you said there about, you think that maybe Madueke might find himself out there. Thomas Tuchel, he has no favourites, right?
I don't know. Reece James is definitely one of them.
Yeah, Reece deserves to be in there, right? You can't. When you say favourites, people talking about Southgate. He's come into this with his eyes wide open. Anyone can make an impression.
Yeah.
And he's given Noni that chance on that right-hand side.
Yeah.
Noni's taken it. Now, I think Saka starts, but between now and then, you might find that Thomas Tuchel said, "Do you know what? No, I think in this system, the way I want to play, you are better suited to play what I want to do." So every play, it should be every single position is up for grabs. There are certain positions that we know are going to be picked. Pickford's pretty much starts, right?
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
Declan Rice is going to play
in
there. We know Kane is going to start.
Yeah.
Reece looks like he's going to the right. But other than that, I think there are. Guehi is another one.
Mm-hmm.
I think other than that, mate, there's some places that in this squad that are potentially go out and show your worth. And tonight, a number of those players did that.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It's been a really good night for England. There's been a lot of scrutiny around them at the moment, but that was a top performance. We're going to take some calls on this. England fans, get involved. Are you happy what you've seen tonight? Can we win the World Cup with this squad?
There it goes. There it is. First time we've heard it.
03 717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.